Hey guys, it is Kelya and I will be making boba today. Yay, boba! My ingredients are tapioca. I have half a cup of tapioca. This will be about, when I say 3 to 4 servings, I'm not sure yet. This is the first time I am making it, so join me in this adventure. I will be using 3 tablespoons of regular unprocessed sugar. Or unrefined sugar, I'm sorry, and 1 tablespoon of brown raw sugar, and I use the turbinado raw cane sugar, Trader Joe's. And I will be using 3 to 4 tea bags, depending on how strong I want the tea to be. And I will also be making condensed coconut cream with this. I found at the Thai store. I'm excited for it. It has no thickeners and it has no added preservatives, so I'm excited about that. The only thing I'm not excited about is that it comes in a can, but I want to try it and see how it turns out. I haven't made condensed milk before with coconut cream, so I'm excited. I want that creamy, yummy flavor that I remember having when I would buy boba. So what I will be doing is I will be adding the boba to boiling water and stirring it. It's going to cook for about 30 minutes, and then I will be adding the sugar to sweeten it and then cooking it for another hour. So after this, we will come back to it. I forgot to mention that you want to make sure that you are constantly stirring the boba while it cooks, so they don't stick. So you want to make sure to constantly come back and check on it and stir it. Hey there, we're back, and it's been about 35 minutes, and as you can see, the tapioca balls are starting to get bigger. Now I'm going to add the sweetener. So I have sweet bobas, but you don't have to add sugar if you don't want your tapioca balls to be sweet. So here I have 3 tablespoons of unrefined white sugar, or unrefined cane sugar, not white sugar, and 1 tablespoon of raw brown sugar. Going in there, and then give it a little stir. And I'm going to let this boil for another hour. So it's going to be an hour from here. I'm going to set my timer, and then we'll see you back in an hour. I went ahead and added 2 more cups of water to my boba. And I also added 1 more cup of water to my tea. I turned the heat to really, really low, and I'm just letting the tea sit in here. The tapioca balls are done. As you can see here, they're clear. Some have a little bit of white, and that's okay. I just Googled it because I thought they all had to be clear before they were all done, but nope, it's okay if some of them still have a little bit of white in them. It makes them chewier. So I'm going to go ahead and drain these now and run them through cold water. And here are the tapioca balls. Now I'm going to go ahead and run them through some water, so then that can slow down the cooking. They are really chewy. I'm excited to make boba. So I'm going to go ahead. Some of them got stuck, as you can see. But all I'm going to do is just separate them like that. And my boba, my tapioca pearls are done. Now the tea is already made. I'm just waiting for that to cool down. The next step that I'm going to do right now is make the coconut cream. Hey guys, I'm back, and here is my tea, and it's cooling down. This is where you want to add sugar if you're going to add sugar to it. I'm going to be a little risky today and add sugar to it. I usually don't add sugar to my tea. I don't really care for sugar in my tea unless it's something like this where it's more of a dessert, and this is a treat for me. Now I wanted to show you the sugar that I do use. I love this sugar. It's Zolca, and it comes from Mexico, and it is part of non-GMO project. If you can see right here, I love this sugar, and it's so inexpensive. I get it at my local Spanish grocery stores. During the holidays, like around Christmas, I'm able to find 4 of these bags for, I think, $10. But usually they're 2 for $5. So I think I have, no, I've been able to get these bags at 4 or 5 for $5 or something like that. And it's such a good deal. When they're on sale, I buy these. I buy like 10 bags of this because I use it for baking and different things. And this is my favorite cane sugar. I love this cane sugar. And this is the brown sugar that I use. I use different sugars. I use another sugar, but I can't think of the name. Here, let me see if I can grab it out the cupboard. Here is another sugar that I love. I love succotash sugar. I've baked with it, and my baked goods come out so delicious. It's dried cane sugar, and it's like brown sugar. I do have left for a special occasion, I guess. I love this stuff. This stuff is awesome. And whenever I go and I find it on sale, I bulk up on it. I have been able to find it on sale at like Whole Foods or Co-op in Santa Monica. I love Co-op in Santa Monica. Okay, so back to the tea. If you want to go ahead and sweeten it, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1 and 2. And then you can go ahead and stir it. And you're going to let that sit. I'm letting this cool, so then once I'm done making my condensed coconut cream milk, this will be ready to go, and I can make my boba tea. As you can see, the boba is also ready. Boba. I love saying boba. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side. And now, look at my cream. I'm so excited to use this. I've never bought canned coconut cream. I always make it from dry coconut. So I'm excited for this. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop this out. Okay, I have scooped some of this stuff out. It is so thick and creamy. I think I'm in love. I just wish it wasn't canned. So here, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of sugar to it. This is 1/4, so I'm going to go ahead and add half of this. If you're using a whole can of coconut, you can use half a cup of sugar. I'm using brown sugar. I'm just going to use half of that and see how it tastes once I start cooking it. And if it's not sweet enough, then I'll add more sugar. So I'm going to go over here and start cooking it, and I'm going to bring this to a low heat and cook it for an hour, and then I'll have my sweet condensed milk. Now that I've added some heat to it, you can see the coconut starting to melt. And this does take a while, but you don't have to sit here and stir it the whole 2 hours. I'm going to go ahead and let this cook for 2 hours until all the liquid is evaporated from the coconut cream. And then we'll have sweet condensed dairy-free milk. I'm excited. I'm adding a little bit more sugar. It's not that it's sweet, but I know that sweet condensed milk is usually really sweet. So I'm just adding a little bit more, and there's still some in here. So a little less than 1/4 of a cup. And let the coconut cream and the brown sugar do its magic. We are about 45 minutes into the condensed coconut cream, and I don't think it needs to cook for a whole hour to 2 hours. I think maybe it's because I just used half a can of coconut cream. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off and let it cool down and thicken up, so then I'll be ready to make my boba tea. Hello, we are back and we're ready to make our boba tea. Here we have our tapioca balls, our coconut sweet condensed milk, regular non-dairy milk. You can use almond milk. I have soy milk here, ice, and our tea. I don't have a martini shaker, so I'm going to use a jar and cover it and shake it up. So here we go. Let's make some boba. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the sweetened condensed milk to the tea. Then I'm going to add some boba. Some boba, boba, boba. Then I'm going to add milk to it. I like my tea milky, so I added a good amount. Some tea. And a little extra cream. Coconut cream for more flavor. Now I'm going to cover that. Oh, wrong lid. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. And I have the right lid for this. Now I'm going to go ahead and shake it. Good stir. And we have boba tea. Now I'm going to add more boba because my bobas are in here. They're in the jar now. Yummy. It's pretty good. There go the rest of the bobas in there. And you can see the boba down in the bottom. Yay for boba! I did want to show you guys that the sweet condensed coconut milk was not such a good hit because the coconut cream hardened once I put it in with cold. So it looks a little funky. So I'm going to have to use this to make something that's going to require me heating it, like a baked good or something. I will work on this coconut condensed milk cream and see what I need to do to make it better. But I wanted to share this with you guys, so it might be a better idea just to use non-dairy milk and sugar.